One of the most searched topic on internet is masturbation, addiction to masturbation or addiction to porn. In this video, we will talk about what is masturbation, what is the guilt associated with masturbation, is it right or wrong, how to overcome the addiction of masturbation, how to overcome the addiction of porn, what is brahmacharya, what is the role of brahmacharya in life, its relationship with yoga and meditation, solution and myth breakers. In the end, I will introduce you to a meditation technique that will help you overcome the addiction of masturbation and porn. So watch the video till end. Namaste, Sat Shri Akal. I am Chaitanya Singh and welcome to Yoga Chaitanya, a channel where you will find content for improving your physical, mental, emotional and spiritual well-being. So if you are new on this channel, make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss any of the health related tips and updates. What is masturbation? Masturbation is a technique where you stimulate your own genitals to get pleasure. So what's the difference between sex and masturbation? The only difference between sex and masturbation is, in masturbation, you are stimulating your genital yourself. It is self-pleasure. And in sex, you seek pleasure from the other person. That's the only difference. So is it wrong to indulge in sex? If it is done with consent and above the legal age, then there is nothing wrong in it. If you search on internet, you will find that this question that masturbation is right or wrong, or if someone is addicted to masturbation, is generally asked by teenagers or people who are single. So the question that comes next is it right or wrong? Before answering this question, I want you to assume that, suppose tomorrow if you move into a relationship with some person or you get married, so if you are indulging in sex with that person, is it right or wrong? Of course, it's right. If you will not indulge, then he or she will file a divorce case. So there is nothing wrong in masturbation. It is absolutely fine. It is natural. Because since you are born out of sex, so your entire body is sexual. This is how the nature has made us. When we reach a certain age, the body becomes sexually active. It's a part of human evolution. So you cannot deny your nature. If you fight your nature, then you are in a problem. So if you are sexually active, if you feel sexual, or if you feel like masturbating, then there is nothing wrong in it. It is absolutely fine. But these days people are misleading people, and you can find n number of videos on internet and YouTube where someone is saying that I have not masturbated for almost 1 year, 2 years. Few days back, I was watching a podcast where a guy said that he didn't masturbate for almost 7 years. Man, what do you achieved? Have you achieved nirvana, moksha, enlightenment? No, that's not the way even to reach enlightenment. Not indulging into sexual activity will not lead you to enlightenment. Not at all. These are pointless claims, and that's not going to make any difference in your life. If he is saying truth, that is also not going to make difference in your life. If he's lying, then also he's misleading people. And there is no one who's going to go check that the claims they are making are correct or not. Nobody is going to take the DNA sample or the sperm sample from the underwear of that person. That's not going to happen. So it is easy to make claims on camera. Don't go off the track. If you'll see the spiritual master, the enlightened masters like Bhagwan Krishna, Bhagwan Ram, Guru Nanak Dev Ji, even all the 10 gurus except 8th guru, all of them had a married life. Prophet Muhammad was married. Kabir Ji was a married man. So every one of them were married. They were sexually active people. They had families. So there is nothing wrong being sexually active. It's not like that if you'll stop the sexual activity, you will go to the enlightenment. That's not the way. If you want to go to enlightenment, then you need to master the 6 demons, that is Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Ahankar and Matsya. And Kam is not only associated with sex. Kam is desire. And among all the desires, sex is one desire. Of course, it's a part, but that's not everything. So you need to decode the things properly. As you all know, winters are approaching and season is shifting its gears. In this season, many people struggle with persistent cough or cold, phlegm issues, sore throat, low immunity. I suggest you try our cold and cough relief herbal tea. This tea has wonderful results. Yoga Chaitanya Cough and Cold Relief Herbal Tea is based on a unique formula of 11 herbs that helps to relieve cold and cough, inflammation, boost immunity and improve digestion and detoxification. Our wellness teas are available at free shipping and discount. You can use coupon code YCU25 to get an additional discount of 5%. This discount is valid for limited time, so order it now. Please note, free shipping is available only in India. Link to the tea and the coupon code is available in the description tab. So what is the right quantity? There are no numbers because every human being is unique. It is exactly same as what is your diet. Some people eat more, some people eat less. So exactly in the same way, some people masturbate more, some less. It depends on person to person, their energies and their sexual energy. But if you feel that your energy is declining day by day and you feel loss of energy or you are going towards addiction, then it is a matter of concern and then you need to address it. So now moving on to the addiction part, how to overcome the addiction. First of all, if you'll say your mind, I will not masturbate from tomorrow, that's not going to happen because our mind does not understand the language of don't. He does not understand the word don't. No, he does not understand it. If you'll say him, I will not do this, he will surely do this. So that's not the way. Now, second thing which we'll experiment practically when I'll give you a meditation technique, you'll get to know in body, wherever you move the awareness, आपकी चेतना जिसको बोलते हैं, consciousness, the energy will flow exactly in the same way. For example, when you think about sexual things, activity, or you watch porn, everything is happening over here in the mind. And what happens? The result of it is the blood flow moves into the genital and you see erection in your sexual organs. For male it is penis and for female it is clitoris. So everything is happening over here. Now, if you will say yourself that I will not do it, that's not going to happen at all. The first thing that you need to understand is whatever you eat or you breathe or you drink water, it gets converted into energy. Now, this energy in the body is utilized in various processes of the day. So if this energy is not utilized properly, it will flow to the lower chakras and it will move out from the lower sexual centers. The first thing is you need to find a purpose in life. Do something creative. Start doing exercise or some kind of art piece. Start yoga or meditation or start learning music or start writing something. Then this energy will start getting converted into some kind of a creative energy. It's called transformation of energy. So if you don't have anything to do, then you always want to masturbate or indulge in sex because this energy is not getting converted. If you'll indulge yourself into the activities or any kind of a creative process, the process of creation, then you will not feel the urge to masturbate or to move into sex. And that is what is the concept of brahmacharya. Brahmacharya is living the life of Brahma. Brahma means the creator. So when you start converting your sexual energy, which is the most potent energy, into something creative, it starts flowing from the lower chakras to upper chakras. And that is how you transform your sexual energy into spiritual energy or some creative energy. It's not by suppressing it, by stopping it. So if you try to stop it, you always be defeated because one of the most strongest energy in the human body is sexual energy. The outcome of masturbation or sex is pleasure. You feel the dopamine rush and at the same time it is relaxing also. Some people masturbate and indulge into sex just for relaxation also. It's like throwing away the energy out. And some people have a habit of doing it just to relax themselves. It's not that they are feeling sexual. They just want to throw this energy out and they want to relax. That's it. So you need to understand what is happening in your body and how you are behaving. When you start involving yourself in some kind of activity, for example, singing, dancing, you will feel that peace, relaxation within yourself, which is more than when you involve yourself into sexual activity or masturbation. And automatically, you will not have urge to masturbate that much because the energy is flowing from the lower centers to upward. It's not flowing towards lower centers. Second thing which you should do is try to avoid those things which are triggering sexuality, sexual thoughts in your mind when you are on social media. These days, Instagram is completely off the track. You will find nakedness and everything over there. I'm not against the nakedness. I am saying that if it is triggering you, then you need to avoid that. In India, we used to say the word adhananga, which means half naked. These days, on Instagram, you can see people 3/4 naked, 3/4 nanga. So avoid Instagram and all those things. That will not trigger that thing. And move your focus towards the activities, some creative activities, so that your energy start flowing into upward side. Now let's talk about porn addiction. Now porn addiction is something which is not limited to single people. Married people are also porn addicted. Now we'll talk on both the angles. Single people watch the porn just to trigger the sexual thoughts, that activity, so that they can indulge in masturbation, leading to pleasure or relaxation. So the solution for them is to avoid porn, focusing your energy on some other creative activities, so that you don't feel this urge of relaxation or pleasure. You can seek pleasure from other activities also. Sometimes it is fine. But in case of married people who are in a relationship, they watch porn just to imitate and seek more pleasure into their sexual life. So they try to copy that porn star and they want to behave in that way so that they can get more pleasure. After doing that, they are disappointed because whatever you are watching on screen is not real. It is happening just because of some pills or some chemical phenomena. It's not absolutely real. Rather than watching that stuff, you should read more about Tantra or Kama Sutra. That is more about exploring the sensuality on complete body. It is more about foreplay and other activities. It's not about completely behaving like an animal, which we see in porn. If you'll read Tantra and Kama Sutra and try to implement all those things in your sexual life, then you can get more pleasure instead of watching pornography. The technique is based on a simple principle that wherever you move your awareness, the energy will flow in that direction. So whenever you feel that you are overdoing masturbation or you are indulging more in sex, then you can do this technique. So the process always starts from here, the mind. You visualize the thoughts, everything happens over here, and the blood flow moves into the genital. You see erection in the sexual organs, and then how you move further ahead. So what is happening? The energy is moving from the entire body to the lower centers, your sexual centers. So the first thing you should do is apply Mool Bandha. So how do we apply Mool Bandha? Now Mool Bandha is a pelvic lock which is applied by contracting the muscles between the genitals and the anus. So in the beginning you have to do this, and then slowly when you start practicing it, you will find the exact point where you can contract that muscle and it will apply Mool Bandha. In the beginning, contraction of anus and the urinary sphincters will work. So when you apply Mool Bandha by contracting the anus and the urinary sphincters, you lock that region. So you do not allow energy to move from that region. Second thing which you should do is bend your tongue and touch your hard palate exactly below this point, your Sahasrara chakra, the 7th chakra, crown chakra, and move your all awareness onto this point, the 7th chakra. So the moment you will start bringing your awareness over here, you will see that the energy will start moving from the lower center to here, and you will feel that the erection is going off. So let's do the technique. Sit in any comfortable posture, straight spine. Now close your eyes and move your all awareness onto your breath. Watch your breath going in and coming out. All the awareness onto the breath. After 4 to 5 breaths, contract your anus and your urinary sphincters, applying the Mool Bandha at the pelvic floor. Now fold your tongue and touch the tip of the tongue at the top of your hard palate. And move all the awareness onto the crown chakra, the Sahasrara, 7th chakra. Apply this technique in your life again and again, practice it, and let me know by commenting that is it working for you or not. And don't ignore this video because this video will help you handle negative thoughts and feelings. Guaranteed solution. Thanks for watching this video. Namaste, Sat Shri Akal. Take care and I will see you in this video next.